What happened last time?
We joined freedom,
Freedom.
democracy, order,
Oh.
and justice.
Justice.
Um,
See,
we
exactly.
got to a
Like,
main port, and we recolored the ship a little bit, and I went and registered the ship under my name, and registered us with Concord,
The correct one.
the Concord.
The only one. Although last time we found ourselves entering a more trade post centric outpost in order to get our ship changed up a little bit so it's not so Skeletos branded. And in fact, to have it rebranded as our own ship, the Skyseeker. We won't look at the fact that the Astral Sea has no sky, but hey, um, as we found ourselves in this space, we got ourselves registered with this Concord known as the Star Paths. Star Path, enlist today. A choice for freedom, a choice for your people, the correct choice. Be a star today. We got our ship repainted. We got a new Jolly Roger that you guys get to design. And in addition, another member of our group had a interaction with one of the Dream Wraiths. As we pick up a bit of a job for the Starpaths in order to move some of their cargo to their warfront, we head off onto a Starpath branded trademark trade route, a protected star path. Badumts. As we find ourselves making way out of harbor, fully stocked up and ready to go, we make our direction for the entrance to the Star Path Gate, where, once arriving, you show some documentations, show your allegiance, and you're allowed onto the trade highway, is the best way to call it. This is the safest and possibly quickest type of route you can ever take in the Astral Sea. So, as we find ourselves taking this advertently very safe course, around us as we're going forward, we see two large pylonic electrical beams on either side of the course, just outlining it, showing in 4 points the area that is protected. And it is a large area. You can only ever really see one of these large lasers at a time if you try, and if you're in the direct center, you can't see anything. And so we're off. Gaining speed quite quickly, making our way downtown, walking fast,
Eating ass.
and we're homebound.
Banana.
It's very quiet. It's a very drastic difference from the normal chaos you're used to in the Astral Sea. As we take this day journey from one outpost to the next, what are we doing?
Man, I'm so used to having the mariachi band around, it's a little quiet out here. Hello? Man, it's very quiet out here. Hello.
Hild's below deck, so she's not saying anything.
What do you go find, Chime? Who is Chime talking to?
Chime realizes he's alone and goes to find someone else. Let's see. First mate Thrill
Isn't here right now.
is
That's
in
exactly
fact-
why. That's exactly why Chime goes to meet with them.
Um. Okay.
How many of us are
Then
here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I will check on the engine.
Okay. You head to the engine room, which is piloted by none other than Obra Uba.
Yes.
Hello, engine. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I feel much better now that we have our concordant behind us.
That's very true. I have a question for you.
Oh?
Where exactly are we headed?
Wait. Chime points.
That makes sense. What is that way?
War.
But what is it good for?
Absolutely nothing.
Increasing domestic manufacturing.
Capitalism.
Oh God.
Democracy.
Time. Do you know when we're gonna get back to my town?
Oh, buddy. We will get there faster. If you make it so, you as the engine have all the agency in the world.
I'll try to make it faster. And I guess I'll try to make it faster. I don't know if I even can.
No, not really.
Damn. I'll start running while also being the engine.
Wow, we're going so much faster.
You're kind of going slow because he
Thank
keeps
you.
running out of the room. Are you like jogging on the spot?
No, I'm running laps.
Are you
I
running
am
laps
technically
around?
faster.
You're running laps around the engine room.
Yes, correct. And it's quite a small room if I'm not mistaken.
It's a very small room.
Okay, perfect.
Keep it up there. You're the best engine I know.
Thank you. That means a lot to me.
Pretty sure he's the second engine, you know.
And the only one I get along with, because I don't get along with the other engine.
He was kind of a neutral party.
You didn't like Bruce.
Bruce!
Bruce was okay.
Bruce was my friend.
Any friend of engine is a friend of me.
Yay!
Just
Isn't
know
that
his
right?
engine now.
Good enough.
Poor Oprah.
I'm living my best life.
You know what?
Imagine Obra's making airplane noise as well, where he's running laps.
No, it's like when you go race cars.
So I was
But
close.
yes, quite close.
Oh, bro, is your father around by chance?
Last I saw him, he went back to his room for a nap.
With Apollo?
Who's Apollo?
Very far up.
That's
Apollo.
I don't think I know an Apollo.
Apollo's the dragon friend your father made.
Dragon friend.
Or, I don't know, made? Summoned? No.
Genie.
Genie.
He's a genie, not a dragon.
Dragon friend.
He's a genie.
Who happens to be a genie.
I don't
No.
think I
Genie.
met
I
them.
support it.
up and down being in the engine, so I haven't seen them.
Well, guess I'll keep looking. And Chime will,
Okay, good luck.
have a good day! And Chime will walk out of the
You
room.
too.
Man, that engine's a swell guy. Hello! Hello! Hello!
Say the next person
What
you come
what floor is
across.
the engine on?
Engine is 3rd floor below the barracks.
Okay, so that'd probably be the same floor that Hild's on.
Hill, unless are you like at the Horde or just before the Horde?
I am at the door to the Horde.
Okay, so yes, you would be at the stairs on the 3rd floor.
Right.
Hello! Hello! Oh! Oh, hello, Hild.
Oh, hello.
How goes the treasury?
Still secure under my watch. Thank you for asking.
Yes, absolutely. Gotta make sure my treasure chest is okay. Isn't that right, treasure chest? Treasure chest is such a joker.
You realize you're, as far as I'm aware, speaking to an inanimate object, right?
We're talking to you. You're my treasurer.
Right, but I'm not a chest.
No? Hmm.
I have a chest, but I'm not a chest.
Ah? Hmm. Treasurer with a treasure chest? Don't worry, I'm working on that one. It'll get better with time.
Yeah, please work on that.
Alright, well. All's well that ends well. Seems like the treasury's doing well.
Yep.
We could arrive in about... Looks at his
Currently-
wrist with no watch on it.
Currently,
And-
two of my crewmates are. Currently, two of my subordinates are taking inventory.
Oh, good. They should have plenty of time. I think it'll take about half a day to get to the next stop.
Yeah, that seems about right. Well, if you see Aura or Flick, could you send them my way? I have something I need to speak with them about.
Yes, sure. Honestly, I haven't found anybody yet. We'll keep looking. Have a good day.
You too.
Chad walks out. Ta-ta.
Ta-ta.
Who do you want to find next, Chad?
I'm gonna look for Aura and Flick.
Or Flick? Alright. Flick, are you with Aura right now?
Scout.
Thanks, Flick.
Thanks, Scout.
We'll take that as a no.
Flick's taking a nap.
Sticking it out. So you go and you find Aura.
Oh, hello.
Aura's in her room.
Again, Fur is not in the room with Aura right now.
And you see her making swings at the air with both her sword and her hands.
What?
Oh, there's Scott.
Where's
Oh.
Flick? Is Flick with Aura?
Didn't I get thrown out of a room?
You got
It was
thrown
a
out
long
of.
time ago.
That was a long time ago, and that was Seraph.
Then I guess so.
I'm like,
I guess so.
so Aura's is practicing her form, and you're doing what? Just watching.
I guess so. To see something happen, I guess.
Chime rounds the corner.
Chimes in.
Oh, hello, Flick. How's it going?
I
Do you know that below decks, the treasurer is looking for you and your sister?
Huh?
treasure?
Aura, Aura stops practicing and she trips on her tail. God damn.
Oh, jeez.
Fuck.
Sorry, that's why I didn't speak to you first. I didn't want to distract you. You seemed intent.
It's very easy with good hearing.
I see. Well, as I was saying, our treasure buyer was looking for both of you.
Who?
Said it was important. Hild, of course.
Then why didn't you say Hild?
Because we have a ship now with roles and specialties. Like I'm captain. And Oprah is engine.
I can hear it now. Yes.
You know what? That is fair, Fleck. Obra would be like, yes.
And I was looking for the person who talks like this. See any people like that?
The big person that has a hammer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to see if maybe he could talk with a certain passenger of ours. One that might still think that he's a slave. Thought maybe the two of them could forge it up or something.
Hmm.
Well, I don't know where he is. Last I saw him, he tried to crush my head open.
That's not promising. What happened?
No. I don't know. He was sleepwalking.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah,
Maybe we should ask Apollo to wake him up next time he does that.
maybe. But yeah, sleepwalking. Luckily, and probably concerningly, um, five voices gave me a heads up. She gives a thumbs up.
Oh. How many? 5?
Five.
Do you know these voices?
Uh,
Do they tell you to hurt yourself?
did did Aura recognize one of the voices from her dream the other night?
Would recognize all 5 of them.
She will recognize all five of them. Yeah. Remember that one weird dream I talked about with the fakes and the voices, the voice at the end of
The
that
voice.
with the eyes, draconic eyes.
Chime thinks really hard and remembers talking about something about dreams, but was very distracted by a delicious piece of sausage. Yes, I remember that.
Same voices. So concerning?
4:45
Maybe.
p.m.
God damn it, Google.
So I feel like I should be concerned, but I have other things to worry about.
So do you sound like friends?
Oh no.
Well, they saved you from danger once. That earns at least some vote of confidence, right?
They, they they made it clear the first time that um I don't think they will really care about friendship, in all honesty. Uh, God. I have suspicions. Nothing confirms my suspicions yet, but I have suspicions.
Do they all sound like you?
No.
What about your brother?
Oh God, no.
Chime shivers. What about Oprah?
No. They were female voices.
All female. Good to know.
But yeah. Anyways, you said Hill needs us, or it gets up.
Yeah, he'll need you, and I was looking for firm. All right, carry on.
I don't know where Fear is, but I'll go see what Hill wants.
And Chime will start walking off in the opposite direction, trying to find Fur.
Doesn't actually know his name. Bird. That's his name.
Fur. It's FU with a colon on top. It has a hat.
That's a hat. Heading off, the next person you'll end up finding, probably just meandering through the halls, is Lim. The Scholar's Hitman.
What do I see Lim doing?
What is Lim doing?
If a skeleton was sweating, he'd be sweating.
You heard
Just
it here.
standing there sweating?
If he could. He's just twiddling his thumbs, sitting on like some random barrel or something. His teeth bones are kind of chapping or clattering, whatever the thing is.
It
Lim!
would appear that he is nervous.
Yeah.
Lim, I would want to pick with
Ah.
you.
Literally?
Then, oh, heavens. I'll have to say that differently next time. I was wondering if you had seen Fur. Sure.
Forceps.
Yerb.
Have you seen my
If
forceps?
I was, have you checked their posts?
They're ghosts. Their station.
Aura was the crow's nest.
Right,
was-
yeah, Orobus, Crow's Nest, and
McFreedy is in the Crow's Nest.
McFreedy and Aura.
He is still there. No one
Oh,
has
God.
shown him how to get down.
oh god.
Aura just lifted him up.
Or just left him there?
Yep.
I guess. If they weren't at their post, wherever that may be, I'd assume they'd still be in their room.
Oh,
What?
Is that the Whisper Mist? What is going on?
Oh, there they go!
Oh, God.
I saw their ping go to 557.
It's happening again.
Is that what the voices sounded like? My god.
My God.
I think I heard all 5 of them.
Oh, no.
And
Oh,
Nanny the fuck.
I need a fuck.
Oh, you're back.
Welcome back.
This is
Hey, welcome back.
Oh,
That's hilarious.
oh gosh.
I imagine McFreedy just standing up at the top of the crow's nest, starving to death eventually.
He's just up there wondering what the fuck is he doing up here? Where am I?
Well, Lim, have you
Looks like
seen,
Sean might be going very shortly.
Lim,
I don't know.
have you seen my friend Fear?
No, but
As,
if they're oh,
ping
that's
is at
999 ping.
Oh
Oh
no.
my god.
Anyways,
I'd like to go even further beyond.
Oh,
to
Oh,
go
no.
even
oh no.
further field.
Uh-oh.
But if I had to guess, I'd say they'd still be in their room if they're not at their post, wherever that may be.
Last I checked, Fear hadn't picked a post.
Well, then I guess I'd check their room. Or maybe check with Obra. See if he's
I
in
I
there.
did check with the engine, and engine did not have a clue where his father was.
Mm,
And it's at 999 again.
then I don't really know what to tell you.
All right. Well, I was in the captain's quarters when you guys picked rooms. Which direction was his room?
Uh, uh,
Uh,
I don't. Did we? I think he's just a bunk, right? Wait.
Alpha, why do you look so anxious, buddy?
No reason. Just forgetting a lot of things and remembering other things.
You say it's nothing, but it's like when my wife would say it's nothing. I have learned that it oftentimes does not actually mean nothing.
Hmm.
What's bothering you, friend?
You know that demon lady we saw at the auction? Demand?
With the braids?
Yeah.
Yes, I vividly remember her transformation.
Yeah. That fear was something I've felt before. And,
Fear?
not fear. That transformation, I guess I should say.
Oh, you've
Something
seen
I
one of her
felt
forms before.
more than not really form, just being around her. Felt something familiar.
You're speaking in riddles, friend.
Something I don't really wish to go back upon, really.
Ah,
I
she's...
knew Demand personally.
Was this back when you were in the Nine Hells?
I'd say before.
Before the Nine Hells. Was this before when you had a body?
Yeah.
Well, he still has a body now. It's just.
But
I
skin
meant his
more
flesh and
so.
blood, Mr. Pigeon.
Ah. Familiar
Good sound
with the
effect.
metagaming pigeon, aren't we? As you were.
So,
I know her.
were you
Does Lim
working...
remember it in exact detail?
You would remember that she was.
Like, what was bad about her? More so. That would make Lim.
Other than being a devil in the Hells?
Where is your DM? She was this.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing excruciatingly bad.
Was she the one that took away your flesh? Were you hunting her down in the Hells? Were you a crusader?
No.
Ah, I felt like I was close with that one.
I just. And anything that sticks out.
Were you a infernal engine mechanic?
Before I was in the Nine Hells.
There we go. Those are the main 3 notes.
Oh, wait, you knew...
So she's really not all that bad.
She personally alone isn't really bad. It's more her connection that was worrying. She is very strict by the rules, and she was not slow to very exotic punishments. If you
Again, I say,
like
thank you.
with her, say you touch something
Stole
you
from the
weren't
cookie
supposed
jar.
Basically, yeah, you stole from the cookie jar. She would prop you up in the corner on your tippy toes and put thumbtacks under your heels.
Oh. Or make me kick a wall with a toothpick in my toenail.
Pretty much.
Oh. And like books on top of my head and shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
She would slowly ramp up punishment. She was a grumpy crow.
I am slowly getting pissed here.
Oh, you're slowly coming back.
Whoa.
Maybe your internet connection's related to your anger level.
His anger level. It's
Overrated.
calming.
100,000!
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
It's like 4.
Oh my god, he's kicking my fucking ass.
Anywho.
Okay, Adam from Anna's family.
Is that what it sounds like more than Nappa?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe? Okay.
Have you
I've
seen
never
Adam's
watched the
family,
Addams
have you?
Family. No. No, I have not.
I asked Hijack, but
I have.
you work too. Okay.
No, I never.
Anyway.
It's not more so what she did. It's kind of that. It's more so her connection to me that worried me. Time, if you aren't busy, I'd like to have like a little talk. It may be a bit long though,
Well,
if you're not
our good
busy.
business has been taken care of. Sure. Do you want it to be
I-
just us?
It's something that I'll tell to everyone on my own time. So for now, sure, just us.
Sure.
Hijack.
I have plenty of time.
hmm
DM me if you can.
I don't think I need to because it's not really a serious thing.
Lim looks around to make sure no one's
Can I
here.
roll? Can I
Oh.
roll a d20
Go ahead.
to convince myself if I'm king of the pirates?
Go ahead. You didn't need to interrupt for that.
I know. I just wanted it to be clarified that I am rolling for this.
Okay.
So
Anywho. You can DM me for interpretation like that. Carry on, you two.
So Lim would hesitantly stop between every few sentences to check, make sure no one's sneaking up on them, but I'm just gonna keep rolling for the sake of stuff. So for whenever I met, were you there when I met my patron? Whenever I was kind of tossed away, not what did happen? I was just sucked into hell, right?
Pretty much.
Was Chime there?
Chime was around.
Chime. I was sucked into hell and talked to my patron. Am I saying it right this time?
Yeah.
Okay. Talked to my patron and he told me a bit more about my past life.
Oh. Okay.
Well, fuck using tabletop sim then.
Oh, jeez.
Ingy. Oh, there goes my dog.
Because every time I fucking open a tabletop sim, it fucking likes to break my internet.
As you two were.
And
So
what did you learn about your past?
it was very acquired and not in a good way.
Were you acquired?
I'd say I was almost taught. I wasn't really my parents' concern. They just wanted me for nefarious purposes. I wasn't supposed to even really have a chance. Slim
sorry
would
about
look
that.
around again.
Still
My family is part of a decade. How long has this been going on? Just like since
decades.
a decades long ritual. I've think of it. Would there be any popular books that would be kind of like the Hunger Games that would be around that Chai may have read? I don't know. I'm just gonna try and describe it. Think of it like insert the plot of the Hunger Games, but with your family.
Oh, The Legend of Trident Island? I
Yeah,
have
sure.
read that book.
My family started its concepts of the hunger of whatever you just said. I kind of cut out.
Legends of Trident Island.
It's kind of like Legends of Trident Island, but more so globally. And with your family, making your family learn to hate each other and never care for one another.
Oh my goodness. Have you had to fight your own family?
Not yet, as I was killed before I was even able to fight.
Oh my goodness.
And that woman isn't necessarily the person who killed me, but she's the mother of that one.
Other side.
Oh, other side? Oh, so it goes. Okay, never mind.
There's the Stones,
Other
and then
side.
there's the Yules.
Okay.
Grandmother?
Yes, she's my grandmother.
Father side grandmother.
Father. She's
My,
my father's grandmother.
my word, she looks fantastic.
She was known for very. She's not really evil, but her connection with them, and she just really did strict punishments. But I'm afraid if she's found out, which is what I'm worrying, she'll do something drastic to try and hunt me down. I don't know.
Do you
Oh,
think your family would want to wish you more harm?
probably. If they know that I'm not dead, then maybe.
Hmm. That is worrying. I would say for the time being, stick close to one of our other shipmates at all times. That way, if they do try to blip you, we can try to anchor you here.
Well, now I have a crew, really, who's will be more than happy to run some errands for me if I happen to go into hell. I'll make sure if there's any unperceived visionaries, I tell one of my crew members to come get you guys.
Good plan.
But, yeah. I just don't think my family wants me alive or wants any other member alive.
My goodness. I can only imagine the stress you would have been under. You haven't told us this entire time. There's got to
Yeah.
be a lot to keep in.
Well, you're the first one I've ever told, and I don't really want you to share it too openly. You can say something like that's not. I don't know. Just don't openly share my entire life secret.
Oh, no worries.
I don't wish for my burdens to be your old burden.
Well, if you're ever in a pickle and you're anxious in a corner, I'll tell everybody else that we're worried about a mysterious adversary that is magical and could appear at any point, like Thrandric.
Yeah. It's just I'm not sure if they can. But thank
Perfectly
you for
valid.
being understanding.
Absolutely, friend. The least I can do. Let me know if I can do anything else.
Not really. Would I'll would he know like the bare bones about all the other ones as well? No, not their gifts, but like what they've done to him.
Yeah,
Okay.
you remember.
Okay. If we get a longer period of time, I'd like to sit down and talk to you for a while. Just
I
tell you
like
the
that
whole
very much.
situation, but maybe when it's a bit more calm and we're not after something.
Yeah, maybe when we're not carrying weapons of war, eh?
Yeah. But if you don't mind, I'd love to accompany you back to wherever you're going.
Yeah, certainly. I was looking. I noticed that
Sure.
our gnome passenger was looking a little glum.
Oh,
I was wondering if anybody had talked to him yet.
The dwarf.
no, I don't believe anyone has. Suppose we should go do that.
I think it's time.
Make sure he feels he's not welcome, not welcome, but
Yeah,
welcome.
before this, he was a slave, I imagine.
Yeah, make sure he knows he has his own freedom now.
Maybe direct him towards the mess hall so we can get some food.
Yeah, sure, let's do that. He's probably starving. Why don't we bring the food to him?
Oh,
Just out of kindness. We do have those beads. That's really all we've been eating.
that's a fantastic idea.
In fact, considering how I'm a skeleton, I've not really ate any of mine. How many days rations would we have been on and used that Lim could not eat?
In like 4 days, I think.
He'd still take them. He just couldn't use them. He'd just have them. About 4. In fact, we could give him a whole buffet. Lim pulls out 4 beads of nourishment, I assume, if that's okay.
Yeah, just explode the man.
What? I thought beads of nourish. Oh, they're like a day's worth. Okay.
Yeah, they are
Three meals.
1 day's worth of
I thought it was like one meal, and like the meal can last the day.
No. No, it is 1 whole day.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
slowly
one
chew on them, and
Oh. Okay. That makes more sense.
yeah, I think that is a lovely welcome gift to our ship. Let's go do it.
Yeah. Imagine Lim and Chime are gonna head up or head down wherever the prisoner is held. Or is he just roaming around?
He has been mainly staying in the bunks.
I'll be very confused.
Just sitting
Not
there.
really
Just
wanting to interact with people.
okay.
Okay,
We'll
so we
go ahead
will. Yeah, we'll make our way to the bunks.
Okay,
and while we're doing that, you could probably let.
so Flick and Aura make their way to Hild.
Hi, El, what do you want?
Hi, Aura. Nice seeing you too.
Sorry, I just fell on my ass.
Ah, understandable.
Yeah.
You guys,
Cons of having a
you guys
cons
notice
of having a tail.
the lights
Hmm?
flicker really quickly. All the magic energy in the ship just stops for maybe a split second and then starts.
I imagine Lim and Chime just look at each other and say, "Oh, bruh."
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, bruh.
Maybe we should check on him
And a
too.
nod of reinsurance.
Well, you know Ober is jogging around and he's been getting dangerously close to leaving his circle for too long. And if
Oh,
he
God.
leaves it too long, it turns off the system. And whenever he enters it again, it turns on the system.
I'm a very good engine.
Which one first? Check on Obra or prisoner?
Uh, Power's back on. We'll check on over a second.
Okay.
I feel like we should be concerned about that in a bit. But yeah, what do you need?
Well, I heard you were attacked last night.
Yeah, you were there right after I
Oh yeah, that's right. I
hit
forgot.
your
Sorry.
yeah.
Sorry, I didn't sleep well after I had did that. Sorry.
Even so, I haven't told anybody else other than Flick and now Time just like a minute ago.
Oh wait, can we backtrack that then? Since
No.
no.
No. He'll
It's
literally
more fun.
asking, "Can we backtrack that?" Yes. He's like, "Wait a minute."
Wait a minute. Oh yeah, because
I didn't want to metagame.
What's really metagaming going on?
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Hild knows Aura got attacked.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
I,
it
I,
He's
I,
was.
there.
I can't keep my game straight.
Hold
Sometimes,
up.
you know.
Yeah, that's what notes are
I'm
for.
currently running 3 games and playing this 4th one right now, so it's kind of confusing what I have and haven't done at times. You know?
3 of 4 you're planning, 1 of 4 you're in.
Yeah.
That's 2 completely different methods. Anywho, as you were.
Anyway, in any case, Aura, I wanted to discuss 2 things with you.
Okay, shoot.
Hild will then tell Aura about the dream last night. Or about Hild's dream last night. Hild will then tell Aura about Hild's dream last night. Since apparently Flick is not here anymore. Scott, you here?
What do you mean? I've been here.
Oh, okay. You're here. Okay.
I literally said, wait a minute. Hold up.
Okay. In that case, Hild will speak with Flick and Or about the dream, telling them about the dragon, the image of the father, the phantasm, etc.
Okay, yeah, that. I don't know whether to be more concerned about the whole dragon business now, or more concerned about the whole dream things. Uh, but wait, what kind of dragon was it again?
It was an emerald dragon, right, Hijack? Amethyst dragon. Okay, my apologies. It was an amethyst dragon.
Amethyst. Uh,
Hild then pulls out the dragon lance, the the draconic shard, which was made out of a dying amethyst dragon.
the amethyst dragon that put Aura in a coma at the beginning of the campaign, I think. No,
Yes.
That's the one.
that one. Like, actually, I never asked. Was that from that one amethyst dragon, or was there another amethyst dragon attack that I didn't know about when I was in a coma?
As far as I'm aware, this is the same amethyst dragon.
Ah, she just looked at the shard. Fuck you.
It's a weapon. It doesn't respond.
It doesn't respond. But she is gonna say fuck you to it anyways.
It's dead already. You guys went into its territory. You were the assholes. It was chilling. Happily disrupting trade rates. And you guys came in. You needed your trade to be easier. Douchebags.
And second thing I wanted to discuss was well, when we were leaving, just before we had left for this astral sea, I think it was about maybe a couple of months until uh your father's birthday, wasn't it?
uh, shoot, yeah.
By the time we get back, I think hopefully it might be around that time. I'm not sure how the astral sea works.
2 days.
Uh,
What was that?
from what, from what,
What was that, hijack?
2 days, even 1 day.
2 day.
from what Grandma Mima told me, 2 days here is 1 day in material.
Okay, so yeah, by the time we get back, I would assume it might be around the time of your father's birthday. So at least considering how long we've been spending so far, so we might need to make plans for that. And
Hopefully it's a month before the heart shall depress it.
come to think of it, now that I think about it, we should probably make plans for when we confront Thorandric, but honestly, I kind of think that your father's birthday seems a bit more important. Because
Yeah,
usually we just tend to wing it in fights anyway, don't we?
yeah. But, Dad's birthday. Shit,
Decide
y-
what day his birthday's on now.
I usually by now I would have find something to give him orally start thinking of something, but uh, well, shit. Hmm. What do you think we should do for Dad's birthday, Flick?
Hmm. We should. I don't know. What do you think he likes?
Well, we know he likes the two of you, so maybe something handcrafted. And also, he's captain of the hijack. He is captain of the guard, right?
He is a captain.
A captain of the guard.
He is the captain of the Royal Military.
Okay, he's the captain of the Royal Military.
I could give him
So
my musket. space musket.
That might be an interesting idea. But I was thinking more like surprise party theme. Like, should we throw him a surprise party? Should we throw him like a regular party that he knows about? What would the theme be? What are we doing in that regards?
Bandit out, Bush.
I I don't think Dad would like Bandit out push. Actually, I think that he would it would just make him concerned.
How many of your father's birthdays have you celebrated? Is this the first one? Is this the first time you finally figured out his birthday is and are finally planning we're gonna do something?
Oh, you see, Hijack. If what you're saying is true, that everyone just bullies us as soon as we get there, most likely yes. If
Or
we're
we do, or we just haven't gone there too many times for his birthday, and we usually forget.
Or it could be like a private family affair kind of
I'm
thing.
pretty sure the only reason we were there in the first place at the beginning was because of the hospital being there.
Yeah,
That's the only reason why we were there.
yeah.
He
That was
usually
the only
comes and
reason.
visits on his days off.
I mean, yeah, he
Not
comes
normally,
to
Yeah,
visit.
not normally his birthday.
Yeah, I was thinking it could potentially be more like a private birthday kind of thing on a day off.
You know what would be really cool? If we found the cure,
Good
and
luck, buddy.
then, you know, fix the king.
Yeah, we do need to work on that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so the king doesn't die on his birthday. So the present could be just finding the cure. Eh?
Happy
Yeah.
birthday, you cured your dad. You're not sharing the throne anymore.
Or maybe we can kill.
No.
What? That wasn't me. That was the mask talking.
Oh no, just an intruder. As you were.
In any case, we got to make sure that we do at least something this year, you know? We can't have another disappointing birthday like last year.
You mean when I blew up the bakery?
God, I had to do so much cleaning.
Your dad does usually disappear for his birthday. Sometimes.
Is he a leader of an underground cult?
Yes. And every year on the day of his birthday is when he runs his sermon. It's very efficient.
Cult of Banui. We praise to Banui.
He's actually a secret informant for the
FBI.
for the Blood Furs.
Wow. They hate him.
Damn.
They support incest.
That's the only thing wrong they do. That's it. Not the fratricide, just the incest.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
It's bad.
I mean,
No,
on,
don't do that.
on a tier from on a list from 1 to 10, that's at least a 7.
What about the murder
Oh.
and fratricide?
Well, you know, that's just life. But you know what else is worse than incest?
Skinning your elders?
Kyle.
Racism.
I still say it's a child.
And you know what's worse? And you know what's worse than that? A child.
But yeah, let's try not to blow up the bakery again. Flick.
Don't give me that much baking soda then.
It was only 1 cup. How did you put 2 cups?
I put 6.
What? How did you put 6 cups? I only gave you 1. How did you get 6?
Magic.
Yeah.
Magic. As I wiggle my hands in front of you like an octopus. Magic.
This is what I live with every day.
And you don't regret it.
You're
Correction.
right.
This is what we live with every day. Don't forget that I live with you. As your guard.
You don't have to deal with me as much.
That is true.
That is true. You don't have to deal with him as much. I had to deal with him my entire life.
That is true.
I had to deal with myself too, you know. As a rain cloud starts forming above my head.
Or puts Flick in a headlock and ruffles his hair.
I was 1 HP and I'm dead now.
Don't ever change Flick.
Too bad. As I change color.
Uh, you're
I'm
so.
I'm slightly grayer bunny now.
You're silly, Flicks.
Does that do 1 point of damage?
No. Anyways, let's try not to blow up a bakery again.
I think the major. You know what would be an interesting idea? The reason why your
What?
father's birthday never really got that celebrated is because you two share a day with him.
Is that bad?
I don't know. We have to find. We can find birthdays now. We have a calendar.
We have a calendar.
But is that bad? It doesn't get celebrated because of us.
We were we were born in the exact same day he was born.
It's a complete accident.
Like accident. Uh,
Yes. Bring me the gifts.
you know what
Give
that would.
me the
You
gifts.
know what that would be funny.
You could say it was a fucking accident.
Get out of here. Go. Get. You're not even in this conversation. Get.
Get out of here, because
Is this
you're not
canon now?
wrong.
Do you share a birthday with your dad?
Scout.
No.
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 Because I am 5 minutes. Maybe.
Younger
Wait. What?
than
Yeah.
Aura.
Wait. We're the same age, right?
Uh huh. You're
Yeah.
twins.
So yeah. I'm like
Yeah, you're-
5 minutes younger.
Yeah. 5 minutes younger.
It's same day.
Well, that makes sense.
So it's
now.
it's always your birthday.
They've
And
always
then
been.
5 minutes.
They've always celebrated your. They've always celebrated your birthday, so his birthday never really gets celebrated.
I
Wait.
mean,
Oh shit.
I'm pretty sure his soldiers always celebrate with him at the bar, getting drunk. And then Dogman shows up.
Oh man.
Dogman.
You mean Claudius?
Dogman. And then he screams everyone's ears off, and then they get drunk. That's
That's his. That's Flick's head cannon. All right. With that, we jump back to Chime and Lim as they make their way into the barracks.
Chime chimes in.
Well, oh, that flickering doesn't look good. We should check on that later. Here we are. Okay, barracks. Ready, Lim?
Yeah.
Cobra?
Yeah.
Okay, and what do we see inside the barracks?
You see a large amount of the crew all just kind of communing with one another, laughing about times, talking about their family that they are currently lost from, thanks to Silva. They all kind of commune over the distaste for the man, just convening about old times.
Do we see the NPC, the dwarf?
The Dwarven man, yes. Out of everyone who's chattering and talking, he is currently inside of one of the uh, hammocks. He's in a hammock and he's kind of looking at the wall, curled up into it.
So the captain of the ship and the skeleton man will walk up on the very recently former slave
Uh huh. From behind.
from behind. Yeah.
I roll sneak attack.
Sure. Roll to hit.
No, I'm joking.
And Chum will open up and say, I've been looking for you.
Holy! Poof! He falls out of the hammock onto the floor flat. Oi! What in the blimey?
Oh, yes. You were the one that we purchased, if I remember.
He just kind of squints at you.
Relax, friend. I came to let you know that even though you were a slave, you are no longer a slave. Happy Freedman Day.
Right. I'm just a participant on the ship. So you can use my knowledge for the greater good.
Well, I won't lie, I did want to employ you. I was thinking 1 gold a day would be probably worth your time. I was going to come and propose that to you. I want you to know that you are a free man, free to pick what you do and where you go.
I don't have anywhere to go.
You're welcome to stay here and fair wages.
I have lived good portion of my life inside of this system. It always repeats same. You're free man. Go do what you want. Be free. But not free enough that we can't catch you again. I know your type. I see the people you with. Cycle doesn't change. No matter how much you put a pretty little bow tie on it. You kill me before I give you information. I die and take it to grave. Understood?
Well, kind sir, I think we should start with our names first. My name's Chime. What's yours?
I don't even know at this point. I am Dwarven slave. You, forge knower. Dwarven slave. A worker. That is what I have been called for past 300 years.
Hmm.
I
Then
don't
why
have
don't we give you one?
Oh, I
Wait,
think
hi,
that's a full idea.
This is the one that I asked the guy to buy for me, right?
The dwarf?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Lem looks around the room for any
Technically,
inconvenient
he's in a
objects
bind,
to be
kidnap him.
named after. Hamilton.
I think it's a great start.
Lem looks at the hammock you were just in.
Whatever.
Oh,
This will last
Hey.
same as any other one does. I either get tortured and you
If you-
throw me aside, or another person takes us down, takes me, tries to use me, or kills me. I hope it's the latter.
well, if you want, if you so desire, we can just leave you on a rock and you can build your own civilization. If you so desire, leave you at
Yes,
some port and you can go do whatever you please.
I am branded a slave. Once you are branded by this practice, they know your look, they know your smell. They find you. I wouldn't go long. There's always someone hunting you. Even if you
Well,
think not so, someone is always looking for you. Always on your back.
and there's no way to remove this brand.
So long as I know what I know. No.
All right, so task number 1, erase your memory. Task number 2, set you free.
I'd rather die than lose what I know. I am the one strand of a culture that is being killed faster than it can produce.
Okay, scratch that. New plan. Don't erase your memory, but you're not a slave. How's that sound?
He looks at you like he doesn't believe you.
Very
Oh, I know you don't believe me yet, friend, but give it time. Give it chime time. You'll come around. For now, we brought you a gift to welcome you to our ship as a passenger.
It may
Let
not
me
be.
know if you wish to change that to be employed.
Lem
Sounds like it
Lem
worked.
extends his hand with one of the beads of nourishment in it. The day's worth of food contained in a small ball.
He takes it.
I am so grateful. Such warm, welcoming words for someone once a part of the Skeletons.
Forcibly, but you are right. I was once a part of the pirate crew of the Escalatos.
Not just that, the commander, too.
What's that, friend?
And not just that, a commander, too.
Indeed, I was. You'll happen to know, within my tenure, we saved more lives than we took. Again, as I said, give it time. For now, relax, put your feet up, enjoy yourself. And if you need anything at all, or if anyone bothers you, let me know.
Sorry, carry on.
Well, as I was saying, friend, relax, enjoy your time as a passenger. And if you change your mind about employment, let me know. Or if anyone bothers you, let me know.
Hi, Jack. I sent you a DM.
Roll persuasion.
Okay, so roll a d20. Okay, it's a 14, and go to my character sheet, look at persuasion.
I have good persuasion. But anyways,
you have good persuasion?
Yeah.
Maybe you should
Well,
be.
what's yours?
I'd like Shine to do.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking Hijack wanted.
Strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma is -1. Persuasion, -1.
Nice.
So a 13.
Nice.
Would Lim be helping me with that?
Yeah, if he can.
If you could. Say minorly. Hoping minorly.
I'm not expecting to change his mind immediately.
You can tell by the way he looks at you, he believes a bit of sincerity in your words. He doesn't trust you completely yet, but you're not out of the water, not out of the woods, but he seems to get somewhat of what you're implying. He believes that he may not be as locked down.
Excellent. Have a wonderful day, friend. I'm off to see a blacksmith.
There is another blacksmith on your boat?
Well, there we have a friend we're traveling with that is a blacksmith, if I remember correctly.
Dwarven blacksmith?
Right, does Fury have dwarven blood, Lynn?
I don't think so.
I don't think he's a dwarf.
No longer interested.
What'd you say?
He muttered, no longer interested.
Oh, oh no.
How do you get to see another dwarf? Dwarves are very endangered in the Astral Sea.
I see. Have a good day, Hammy.
Wait. Would you said you had nowhere to go, right? And does this affect only brand you in the Astral Sea?
My people are dead.
Well, what I'm trying to say is, if you want to go anywhere at all, we can take you where there's more dwarves. I think the material plane has plenty of them, if you wish to. That's where we originate from.
He has interest in that. You can tell that. There's a little spark of interest.
And if you stick with us, we may be able to get us all back home. Most of us, at least, have originated from there. And I'm sure you can find plenty of dwarven blacksmiths there. They may not be as advanced as you in such ways, but hey, you gotta take what you can.
See.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you off to, champs?
Like,
Tom's off looking for Fury.
Fear? Okay.
Yeah.
So eventually you can find
Fear's room. Kind of knock and gently open the door, and Fear is laying on his bed.
Knock, 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 knock. Hello.
Lem
Hijack, what
creaks
day?
open the
What time
door.
of day is it now?
It is about midday.
Okay, at that point, Hild will be done with her shift and head to the crew quarters.
Lem creaks open the door.
Fear is laying on his bed.
Hey, Fear. You got... Well... Just laying there, like, doing nothing. Just like,
He's sleeping.
wait a minute. son said he was sleepwalking, or I mean, or said they were sleepwalking, right?
Yes,
Why
I
don't we
believe.
see, why don't we see if he'd do it again and see if there's any particular cause for that?
Oh, a stakeout. I love it.
Take it, yeah. Considering if we don't have anything better to do, or
Sounds like an excellent plan. Pass me that bead of nourishment. Let's do this.
Lim, kind of like I don't know, flipping a coin, flicks it towards Chime.
Thank you. And Chime will sit cross-legged on the floor, watching.
So you two sit in his room, just watch him while he sleeps.
Yep.
He's a heavy sleeper and a snorer.
All right. Hi, Jack.
Yes.
Does Hild encounter the dwarf on her way to her room in the crew quarters?
The dwarf is probably not.
No?
No. He's not wandering.
Right, but I did say Hild was going to the crew quarter where the dwarf was, right?
Right, but he's not wandering. So unless you went to him, you wouldn't encounter him.
Right, but Hild said that she was headed to her room in the crew quarter.
Your room is above the crew quarters. The floor
Is
above
it?
it. Uh-huh.
Oh.
Anyway. The calendar is in the world. I guess.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, in date.
Okay. Thank you. I was wanting to interact with the dwarf, so
You can go find him if you want.
all right. Hild will interact with the dwarf.
Okay. Hill goes and finds the dwarf.
So,
He jumps again as another person's now interacting with him, and he looks at you. It's kind of a look of what the fuck.
oh, sorry, didn't mean to startle you. So, you're our newest crewmate, are you?
Squints at you.
Hild will squint back.
He doesn't say
Oh.
anything.
All right.
He's waiting for you to speak.
I assume you met our captain, Chime?
Yes, I have.
What did he say to you?
What's your business?
Fair enough. Well, whatever Chime said to you, I assume it was something probably positive, at the very least. He's a friendly guy, at least from what I've known of him so far.
Seems very optimistic.
That sounds about right. Hild will then address him in Dwarven due to the fact of her Dwarven adoptive father. Can I do that?
Yeah, okay. You address him in Dwarven. He gives you a bit of a strange look. You speak the language of dwarf.
This I do. You have name?
Not that I remember.
Chime give you a name yet?
He wanted to call me Hemi.
That sounds about right for him, yes. Well, if you do get a name, feel free to tell me. And Hild will reveal her back to the dwarf, revealing a slavery tattoo. Because, as you had said at one point, Hild, in order to escape the island that she was originally on the first time, had to escape on a slave ship. So I would assume that that would mean she was branded in some way.
There is a brand on Hild, yes.
I too was once a slave, though not for long. I escaped into the military. I know your hardships. I was raised by a dwarf in the material plane. He taught me the ways of the smith. If you need a friend, I will be here.
Hmm.
And with that, Hild will immediately leave.
As you're walking away, you hear him say, in Dwarvish, Crucible.
What?
That is the nickname I would have.
Crucible?
It is not the name given at birth, but it is a name my friends did have for me when I had them.
Then, using that name, I shall give you a full name. I shall christen you Crucible Helm Bearer.
Little on the nose, no?
What was that, Hijack?
A little on the nose, no?
Seems right for a dwarf.
But at least it is not no knife-your name.
Take care of yourself, Crucible. I'd hate to lose another friend. Almost lost one once. Hild will then pull out her lance. Next we meet, perhaps you can take a look at my father's dwarven crafting. Compare it to yours, maybe?
Maybe. Maybe.
And with that, Hild will then leave.
Alright. So, what are we doing?
Moms.
Spaghetti?
No, we're doing moms.
Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe. I have yet to meet
He
a
is.
man who can outswim a bullet.
That's what I was exactly thinking.
I was thinking the same thing. And I was like, do I say it? Do I say it?
He is a heavy dwarf guy.
Heavy
This
weapon
And
dwarf.
is his ship.
It goes 200 kilowatt.
It fuels itself completely on charcoal material. Burns at a degree hotter than a known sun. can be used to smelt uru metal. Or if you're a degenerate, uwu metal.
Ew, metal.
Oh my god, who touched my ship?
Who touched my ship? Anywho.
Aura will look for Genfer.
Deep Rock Galactic, but it's a team of 2 characters.
Genfer is on the top deck looking out at the stars.
I walk behind him like, hey.
He screeches.
You okay?
Oh my god, my heart just jumped out of my chest. Don't do that to me.
My glasses.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were so mesmerized on the stars.
Huh? What?
Sorry. Hey, how are you doing?
I'm... worried.
Worried about
My group.
shit, yeah.
Need to find them. Can't leave that continent until I do. Well, I guess I already have, but I kind of sense that a momentary distress at a guy trying to take over the world is pretty alright, and if I can set you guys on your path, and then I'll be okay to get back on mine, and then... Ugh.
Yeah. I I wish I could say something that can help, but I don't think anything I say will calm your mind on that situation.
I have been thinking, what does happen when we get out of the astral plane?
That that's a good question, and honestly one that I'm kind of dreading on. Actually, one I'm actually pretty worried about.
After we, finally kill that guy, I have no idea. Where are we gonna pop out? How do we leave the astral plane? We got in here, sure, but that was like a... what? Once in 100-year fluke? Well, fluke that some crazy monkey man made, but still a fluke.
DM, is
I
every
don't know.
human, typical human, a monkey man to this creature?
Sure,
No.
no.
Echo.
He's referring specifically to
McFree. McFree
Okay.
is a head on Z.
I just wanted to make sure.
No, McFreedy is a head on Z, which is a monkey person.
Oh, did not know.
Yeah. McFreedy is a monkey man.
How about that?
He like banana. He can also glide.
Okay.
Okay, my Discord decided to disconnect me for 1 second, but fine. Uh, if McCree is able to get us in here, I'm pretty sure maybe he can get us out, or at the very least, Chime knows
That is what a head on Z is.
us out.
Right.
But honestly, that's the least of my worries. I got a whole slew of things to worry about.
Really?
Yeah, I have to. First of all, both my grandfathers are infected with the void, so I need to figure out how to cure that.
Your
I,
grandfathers are infected with what?
you know that little stuff, that stuff from the void well?
The big black lake that goes
Yes,
right into that one?
yes,
That thing we're not supposed to go near?
yeah. That something happened. They went. They were finding somebody. They were pulled in, and I, me and my party jumped in. Not the smartest move, but things happen, and that's one of two things that I needed to worry about after that.
So, we're gonna kill Tyrandra, and you guys are gonna go off to figure out how to fix your family.
I mean, I have a small lead. I just need to
Leads are good.
talk to a person for more information. Because I'm gonna be honest, the information that they did give me, I don't know heads or tails what to do.
Well,
And
my
then I have to
mother,
worry.
my mother always has a saying on the path. She says sometimes the answers you're looking for in the future have already been laid out in your past, or well, your family's past. Like, I think it means like you look back at your last generations and then maybe they already solved an issue for you you didn't know you had, but this kind of doesn't really apply to this case, I think, because unless they dealt with something that did all this void stuff before, then I don't know.
Well,
Just spitballing.
me, Ma did bring it up when I was talking to her the another day. Something called Pantheon.
Uh,
I don't know. Yeah, but not only that, but I have to figure out another situation I got myself in. Well, technically, I already got myself in before then, but I didn't know.
well, if this Pantheon person just recently became a problem for them, can we figure out what was keeping this problem at bay
And
before?
then Aura stuff for stuff like, oh shit.
What? You cut out.
Hey,
Still cutting out. Son, come back.
Oh no.
Also, don't scream when you do come back.
Hello?
I heard that.
what the hell's with my internet? What the hell is with my? What the hell? Hey, what's my day?
I
It's
think
supposed to work.
it's Joe.
Mm,
He's hacking.
You were saying?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, wait. It's because TK isn't here to be bullied, so they're picking someone else to bully.
I. Well, hopefully, me and the others can figure out that situation. Shit, I mentioned that other situation about, and maybe the other situation I got myself into.
You know, I'm gonna stop asking about all the situations before I get too overworried.
Honestly, probably for the best, but honestly, it'd probably make it easier on me if I tell you about the other situation now.
Alright?
Maybe. I don't know. You're probably gonna figure out when we fight for your Andric anyways.
Alright.
Just
Did you like everything?
try not to freak out, please. Promise me.
I
Hello?
promise?
Aura will close her eyes. Takes a few seconds just to muster up the courage,
Uh-huh.
and she opens her eyes, revealing the mist. And she's not making eye contact with Genfer. Kind of looks ashamed. Like, this is my life.
Okay. What? Am I supposed to be seeing something?
You're not freaking out?
Oh, what?
She's revealing, or is revealing the mist.
I know she is. He just looks at her confused.
The the eyes? The dumbass mist?
What about it?
Are you really not freaking out right now?
Your grandmother has been coming to me for years for very descript items. You don't think I would have looked into that?
I,
I'm an alchemist. My family is alchemists. You don't think I can notice a specified hiding thingy concoction?
is is me and my brother really the only people that are in the dark about all this?
Huh? No, Okay, I admit, I freaked out a long time ago. But you never really had any of the, effects listed? been helping your grandmother with her research for years now on the topic, actually. Wanted to write a thesis on it. Didn't. Would have been a damn good thesis.
Well, at least now I don't need to worry about that anymore.
I have to admit something guiltily. I
What?
do know about it, but I've been kind of keeping something a secret. I made a deal with your grandmother to some part keep tabs on you. If you not in like that sense, it's been more of a hey, whenever you're hanging out, do you mind telling me if Flick or have any episodes of lack of a moral compass? Had to report a few things about Flick like all the time.
Yeah, but that's honestly Flick being Flick.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to discern what's him and what's voodoo curse thing.
You know what? That's honestly fair. Now do I know? Is it really just me and Flick that are not aware of this?
You, Flick. It's okay, so it's just me and your grandmother, pretty much. I don't think
Okay.
anyone else knows.
Well, now both my grandmothers know, so
The scary one?
you're acting like my Mima is not scary.
She's intimidating. She's not scary. Rena will just look at you like she's gonna do something. Aldra, she'll never know what she's thinking.
You know what? That is fair. Honestly, I don't even know. Half the time I don't even know what she's planning.
Right?
Yeah. Plus, with all the ninjas,
The what?
forget I said anything about that.
Ninjas? There's ninjas? We have ninjas?
And the ninjas, the what?
The thing is, the ninja, part of the ninjas is so much wrong. She just brought it up in a normal conversation. Like, no, that's right. Nobody's supposed to know. Forget I said about any of that.
But me and your grandmother have been documenting cases of the disease amongst people inside of the people inside of the lupine for well, I've been a part of it for maybe 3 years now. I don't know how long she's been doing it.
I was born with this thing.
You were?
Yeah.
Okay, that I didn't know. I kind of just put two and two that someone in your family had it. I thought it was I thought it was Rena for the longest time, but but then I found the mixture being concealed as eye drops in your rooms, so I kind of clicked things.
Yeah. I guess for lycanthropy. For some reason, it makes sense.
Kim for things.
Like, wasn't that what the pills were for? Pretty.
What?
What?
I'm sorry, what? Pills?
Yeah, a concoction of pills. Kind of like suppressants. Silver powder. Small amounts of tiger tail. Few things.
Okay, now I gotta ask Mima if she's sticking pills into my bread.
Pills here.
Pills.
Or at the very least, Flick's bread.
The bread.
Or both of our breads. Until I got kinda used to the whole thing.
She's putting bread in the bread.
They're putting pills in our pills.
But yeah, I know nothing about any pills.
Okay, now I'm scared of your grandmother.
Because you just let a secret slip?
Exactly.
Why do I hear boss music?
Uh,
Hey, is that the outpost we're trying to get to?
Probably.
You see in the far off distance there is some sort of city like structure. You look up at you wonder why McFreedy didn't say anything. You look up at McFreedy, he's looking the wrong direction.
McFreedy, the other way.
Ha!
Turn around.
What?
Okay.
Turn around.
He turns around. Okay.
What do you see?
He's not looking through the binoculars. He's like, I see a lot of space. He looks through the binoculars. He says, I see a port. And McFreedy rings his bell. You all hear it echo throughout the ship.
Ting, 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 ting.
Well, glad to know I got that off my chest. Or says that she conceals the mist.
I will say, out of everyone I know who has that disease, you are and your brother are the only ones that has not been needed to be how do you put
Exploded?
it? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now you can document 4 people with the disease.
Or
Yeah, because not only me and my brother, Buffier and Chime.
what?
Yeah.
There's 2 more?
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh no.
Now he starts freaking out.
Calm down. Calm down.
There's 2 more than I thought there was. That means there's a lot more of a dangerous situation. Oh god. I don't even know what signs to start looking for. Should I have started looking for when I first met them? Or should I be looking into the signs going now? Or have I already made progress? Is there any way I can cross-reference any history of people? What are the history of people? I mean, I suppose for China, Silva, like,
You could probably cross notes with Mima.
I'm going to go talk to your grandmother.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
Genfer heads its way down towards the crew cabins, and Chime, you're walking past Genfer, and he like gives the biggest berth around you, staring at you.
Oh, Gunfire! Hey, friend!
Hi. Hey, buddy.
How's my favorite little voidling today?
Doing great. Feeling any homicidal feelings today?
Not particularly since I
Cool.
caught
Great
that
talk.
roadfish under the. Oh, all right. Have a great day. Touchy bye. Try will.
And they were
I
never
guess.
seen again.
Was I on a stakeout? Did the stakeout go okay?
Yeah, how did the stakeout go?
Fear eventually woke up, looked at you two very confused, wondering
Then went
what
back
you
to
were
sleep.
doing in his room.
Then went back to
And then he went to go work on some stuff.
Mission complete. Agent Bone? Agent Bone?
Oh, that's me. Oh,
Agent
I
Bone?
didn't realize you were giving call signs.
Ah, I'm giving everyone a nickname today.
Agent Bone.
Mission complete. Now we should go check on the engine.
Yeah.
It's around then that you hear the ringing of the bell.
Ding 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 ding. Oh, we must be getting close to port. Well, let's go first check on that engine. Gotta make sure we can dock successfully, right?
Yeah.
Start making your way to the stairs. You have your interaction with Getfer. He skitters off.
Well, that was weird.
I always think he's a pretty jumpy guy. Is it different?
This is a bit weirder than normal.
Maybe he's intimidated by my captainliness.
Oh yeah, that could be it.
I need to.
You should go man up to him. See what he thinks.
Yeah. You go check on Obra. I'll go do that.
Nah, I'm good. Choose the number that you told me to stick with, so we'll do that.
All right. Fair enough. The tram will go downstairs to check on Obra.
You both go to the engine room. Do you open up the door?
Yep.
You open it up. The system is running. Obra is not there.
Obra? Obra.
Wait, I'm not there?
You're not there.
No, I'm not there. Okay.
Obra.
The system is running. It's being fueled with magic.
It's also running.
It is also running. You see in the middle. You see in the middle where the engine is. There is a Mr. Pebbles. Would it be Mr. Pebbles or Mrs. Pebbles? Do you think?
It would have to be Mr. Pebbles.
Mr. Pebbles.
Yeah. Technically, by rule, I can't leave Mrs. Pebbles.
Okay. So it's Mr. Pebbles
Yes, Mr. Pebbles would be the one that would be.
piloting for him.
Wait a minute. Call this superstition, but I just want to test something, Chime. Lim is going to pick up Mr. Pebbles and just put it outside the room and inside the room.
As soon as you take Mr. Pebbles out of the circle, instantly the system dies.
Lim puts it back.
It does.
Wait a minute. Prime is
Oh,
going to
shit.
get the rock and holler at it and say, Obra, is that you? Did you
Hi, Jack.
get started to a rock?
They fucking turn themselves into a rock. Yay! We don't have to deal with them anymore. No, I'm messing.
Well,
Why would they turn themselves into a rock? Well, least of our concerns. I guess we should probably stop the ship. Or you should.
well, yes, I guess I should.
You don't really have an option. You kind of turn off the ship.
Oh no! Okay, John. So
Yeah.
here's the thing. I just remembered. So wait, there's not like a lever where you like turn it on and off from the captain's quarters. We just have to like pick up the rock and put it out of the circle whenever we're close enough.
No, usually the person in the circle is Obra, fueling magic into the system.
So, but what? I'm confused on how this is working.
And so Chime assumed that Oprah turned into a rock because Oprah was powering the ship, and now no Oprah, but there's a rock standing in his place powering the ship.
You do know the rock is Mr. Pebbles, though.
It's Mr. Pebbles. You've met Mr. Pebbles.
So, we need to find Obra so the ship will stop.
Hmm.
Is what I'm
So
hearing.
the ship will start.
Oh,
Mr. Pebbles, have you seen Oprah?
that's a fucking rock.
For context for both of you, Mr. Pebbles is my casting focus.
And it's also their
Does-
casting focus.
Does Mr. Pebbles answer?
Roll
Let me
insanity.
ask Joe. We'll DM Joe. Does Mr. Pebbles know where Obra? Yes or no? Okay, I'll get back to you in 5 business days.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Carry on, as you were.
Oh, okay.
You have a answer. You don't know what it is until 5 business days have passed.
Oprah! Chime's gonna increasingly get worried and walk around the ship calling for Oprah. First it was your father, now it's you! Where are you? Oprah!
The ship has gone completely dark.
That's my mayor!
All the magical light has snuffed out because there's nothing fueling.
Here,
How can we put Mr. Pebbles back?
You didn't start up the system again.
Aura
Oh, no.
will, noticing things gone off, Aura will walk downstairs like, hello?
Oprah's gone!
Obra's gone.
Aura's gonna take out her sword because she needs light, so she's gonna turn on the flames like, and she's just gonna walk around.
You guys search the ship for about an hour to try and find Oprah, and you find him nowhere.
Aura's gonna.
Here's my assumption. Mr. Pebbles consumed Obra. And if we break Mr. Pebbles, we'll free Obra.
So you guys are like in the crew quarters holding. You're in the hold at this point, holding Mr. Pebbles, trying to figure things out.
Mhm.
Sure, let me see your hammer.
I don't think I don't think Oprah would like it if we rushed Mr. Pebbles.
Well then, tell Obra if you can do that to get over here, or we're throwing him off the ship.
Oprah, get over here. Come back, please.
Well, that's about what I expected.
And all the lights turn on.
Okay.
It was
So,
that easy?
it was that easy.
Didn't
And it took us an hour for you to do that.
I didn't think that would work.
We wasted an hour. Anyways, let's
I'm
go.
gonna run down to the engine room.
Yeah,
You run down to
one
the
does the
engine
same.
room. Ober's sitting in his normal spot.
Lim slaps over in the face.
What did you do that for?
Why did you leave the post thingy? The engine?
That I didn't.
Then where did you go?
What do you mean? I've been here the whole time.
Can Lim roll a... What's the roll to see if they're lying?
Insight check, sure, go ahead. Ober, roll deception and or persuasion.
I'm gonna DM you quickly just to check something.
When the lights come back on, Aura's gonna check on Genford to see if he's panicking.
Oh God, yes.
Like, uh, you
You
okay, dude?
said a... You
The world is
said...
ending.
Insight, that's a +0. Let's go.
He
Is
he
Rena
has
17.
barricaded himself in his room.
is
Hijack
Rena there?
17.
Natural 20. 2 natural 20s actually with advantage.
Lim is
Rena-
going to deceive you into telling him the truth. Are you sure about... No, I'm joking.
And that was from a persuasion roll, not a deception roll as well.
Well, you don't need to tell us that. You may be lying.
It's true, I could be. But it is the better.
Yeah, you believe Obra. He doesn't understand what you
Is
mean.
Rena in the room with Genfer?
So, where
Rena-
at in the room? If you were in this room. If you don't mind showing me an exact spot.
Yeah, he was right here, piloting it and running the ship.
Oh, bro, did you see the lights go off?
What do you mean?
Is Mr. Pebbles have googly eyes on him like that can be torn off?
Yeah, they're just stuck on there.
Oh. Anyways, I'm so mad at you. But whatever.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
just go to port.
Uh,
What?
Son, you're
Considering
roboting.
I
I'm so mad at you, but let's go to port. Actually, no, you stay here.
But you hit me.
Yeah, stay here.
But I haven't moved.
I cannot think through your chunks of stupid, even though you're probably like the smartest one here. In some fucked up way.
But I haven't moved from my engine room.
Lim walks off the ship with Mr. Pebbles still in his hand.
I'm going to chase after to get my Mr. Pebbles back. And I'm going to cast... Give me a second. Let me
Can you
see.
cast without Mr. Ribbles?
Oh, you can't.
Shit, that's my casting focus.
Mr. Pebbles wants to be
Although-
with me now.
Although I do
Oh, my
have the
Taco Bell's
ability
here.
to... Let me see. I do have Mrs. Pebbles, that's true.
Lim takes a staff off the ship and throws it back at you.
I cast suggestion and tell Lim to give me back Mr. Pebbles. To return Mr. Pebbles back to me.
Try to
Better.
cast suggestion. He tosses it back to you. You're pretty sure it worked.
Yay.
Yay! But wait, since Genfer is barricaded in his room, is Rena there with him?
Yes.
Yeah, like. Aura's just looking at Genfer, then looks over at Rena like. Was he like that the entire time the lights were off?
Oh yes, he is very big chicken. He is a very big. He is very big, scaredy cat chicken. Yes. Hey. He has been cowering in corner for past in about an hour.
Aura just looks over at Genfer.
He's embarrassed.
That's adorable. I mean, what?
Ship it.
I thought they were going to kiss on deck before, so maybe that's just me.
I have been here, keeping myself safe from the horrors of the astral sea.
He has been hiding inside of a pillow fort because he is a scaredy cat of the dark.
Shut up!
Is there anything else I can help you with, Aura?
Aura was to ask something, but she's like, no. Out of fear. I have nothing else to say.
Out of fear? What is it that you fear?
Uh, let's be honest, you can be very scary.
I am as harmful as a delicate butterfly.
With blades for wings.
With blades for wings. When have I
Yeah,
ever actually sought you harm? Except for all those times.
to be fair, all those times were for training.
This is true. If you wish to ask me something, ask me it now before I'm dead later.
What the fuck was with the whole pills business?
Pills? Devices in my
Uh,
area.
um, is it fine that I bring it up, Gunfer?
He closes his face latch.
Um,
Ah, I see. Those pills.
yeah. Also, really? Was me and Flick really the only people that didn't know?
Know about what?
The blood eyes.
Draco doesn't know. I suppose now Eldra knows.
Yeah, because we told her.
This is true. The king doesn't know. Your father doesn't know. I'm pretty sure the only people that do know is me and Ganther.
But yeah, pills. Were you sneaking pills into me and Flick's food?
Those pills were not for you and Flick.
Uh,
Flick maybe once or twice when he was younger, but as time has gone on, not anymore. The pills were for your grandfather, Draco, and are for me. I have been taking the pills to suppress my capability.
okay, that makes sense.
I'm pretty sure the dosage I have concentrated for Ganther, having Ganther supply me, it would kill you.
Uh,
It is practically poison.
ha. Great. Um,
Also, if you need poison in order to kill yourself or your brother, just take one of my pills.
Thanks for the offer, but no thank you.
She shrugs.
Uh,
I have been experimenting with the sample of void I have been able to cure, but it has grown a bit too old. And I have yet to figure out any sort of way to extract it.
ah,
Once it's seated in for so long, it seems unremovable. I will still be looking for the solution, but it is not going well.
all right. um, Oris looks over to the pillow fort. Are you gonna come out of your little pillow fort, or?
No! I'm safe in here.
The wilderness cannot hurt me.
The wilderness cannot hurt me, but whoa, my Pinky. Oh, hold on.
Holding.
Mr. Pebble assumes yes.
That he
Yes.
does know where Oprah went. And can tell us.
Oh no, he can't tell you.
Why?
He's a rock.
Okay,
How would we have heard any of this communication?
Well, you asked. Anyhow. So.
Is that just Chime's headcanon?
Yes. So. We make our way onto port. We can use this place to restock certain liberties that you need. You find shelter here. You guys can rest here. And then you are once again off towards your next destination.
Okay.
As soon as you leave this port, you finally enter Elven territory.
Great.
I would like someone to roll a d100 for me.
If you can tell me how, I will do it.
Roll a d10 and a
Roll
percentile.
two. Roll 2d10.
I got 69.
Nice.
Yep. That would be 73. Or no, 13 bricks.
13. Okay. As we are drifting, well, not drifting, as we're taking a path through the territory, heading towards the central drift. As you move through, at one point you see a vessel that pulls out from a drift into your way.
Like blocking.
Blocking the way, yes. You
Flick, prepare to board.
you hear this crackling sound in the air as you hear a voice going, "What is your purpose inside of this territory?"
Supplies, right? Building supplies for our.
As you can see, our colors. We are working for the Concord, transporting supplies.
This territory is controlled by the Concord of the High Richter Everett Stalhoff. We do not recognize your Concord as a governmental body.
Okay.
Please designate your reason for being in our jurisdiction.
Merchant vessel. En route for trading. Huh?
And delivering. We are delivering some things.
You are now on the territory of the High Richter Everett Stalhoff. Anything you are carrying is now our thing. Anything you hold is now property of the High Richter. Please hand it over peacefully.
Oh shit, were these the Nazi people?
Yep.
Yes.
Great.
If you hand it
Okay.
over now and supply us your ship, we will, ever so graciously, allow you entry into our Concord. You will be saved from any other decision you had to make before, and will get to know the great honor that is serving your lordship, Everett Stalhoff.
Else if I could blow them up.
Well, this is not going well.
Man,
I miss Mortimer at this point. He would have been able to get us around this situation. Brad shoots a glance at his astronomer.
They cry a little. Prepare for boarding.
Flick, prepare for boarding.
Whenever they board, we just
prepare for
we
murdering.
break the bridge they're boarding with, and they fall to the astral sea or some shit.
So what, they're boarding us to...
They are boarding us. Prepare for boarding, Flick.
Ah, okay. I'll get my crew into position.
Slowly, the ship comes closer and eventually connects to your ship. As you see this group of maybe 5 elven figures slowly step across the gangplank as they come to side of your ship. We are here to accept our tithe. What do you have to offer us?
We got baked goods.
Chime will lead them down to the hold. Really deep in the ship.
They're not going to go too deep. They will walk onto your ship. We require some sort of comprehension for you entering our territory.
Right, I'm leading you to our stuff.
You can bring it to us.
I literally can't lift it.
We will figure it out.
You have many bodies here. If you wish to enter the territory of the High Richter, you will pay your toll.
Hild will bring a comprehensive list of all the goods that we have on the ship as of the last cataloging.
I'm assuming this does not have the stuff from the Star Paths.
That would be the idea.
That is correct due to the fact that we don't know what's in them.
Fair enough. They look through your list. We will commandeer half of your. We'll be commandeering half of your provisions, and we will be taking a quarter of your mana crystal supply.
Lim is gonna shoot a quick glance around and see how everyone's feeling, just with look.
Please have these crates ready.
Oh,
We will be accepting our tax soon.
Aura's just rolling her eyes because she probably had to deal with elven nobles before, and they sound just like this.
Lim is like pointing his eyes at one, if any of them are suspiciously peering over the edge, where they may be thrown overboard, and it's just like looking back and forth to everyone, like, is this a good idea? Do we want to fight him? Kind of. Look,
I'm just gonna look at you and wink.
Lim is gonna give like a sort of thumbs up.
Hey, hijack.
Yes.
Did they notice Aura rolling her eyes?
They do.
Because
They
she's
don't
not
comment.
really hiding it.
They don't really comment on it.
Hijack.
Yes, Megan.
Can I roll to intimidate the lead elf? I'd like to convince them that you will be taking a fourth of our provisions and a fourth of our mana crystals, and that you will find that sufficient, as Hild is a Goliath, and these elves are still technically outnumbered 5-1 on our ship.
You can
Probably
roll
got it.
intimidation against the space Nazis.
Lim is going to kind of
That
conveniently
is a
look.
17.
17. Okay.
So hijack, I go invisible, right?
17. Okay. You're not quite sure if he is intimidated with you, but he stands strong. He looks at your ship. Your vessel is a lot smaller than their vessel, just so you know.
Right, but they are still on our ship, and it's 5 to at least 100.
They're not intimidated on that fact.
So hijack. They are technically connected to our ship, right?
Currently.
How is it connected? Is it just planks or is it like
one gangplank?
There is a more regal kind of gangplanky bridge. It's not just a plank. It's like a proper faceted bridge.
And
okay, so I'm invisible.
hey,
Can they see me?
no, you're invisible.
I know, but I don't know how elves work as well.
They might have true sight. You don't know.
True.
How
That is
many,
true.
How many people man this ship?
A lot.
Hild will bring out a
About
register.
100, not including the ones below deck,
Hild will bring out a register.
or including.
What we have requested would be perfectly fitting for any case in need that we do. You will have enough resource to be able to find yourselves to the next port where you can restock, and then hopefully, if what we are taking is an issue, can properly prepare something to actually give us toll. Unless you would like to fork over some gold.
Hey, Hill, can I see that list real quick?
About 150 gold coin could do. That will cover your toll.
Fucking space Nazis, am I right?
Can I see that list real quick?
So hijack, I'm
which
invisible,
list?
right?
You are
The one with all the supplies.
Would it be? Would it be? Would it be
Yeah, you can see
funny?
it.
Would it be a
So-
ha funny if I just carpet bomb their ship with stink bombs?
Well,
a big ship,
I was
and you don't have
Yeah.
enough. You wouldn't be
Lim.
able to do the whole thing.
I just need to do the top. I just got to do the top.
You can put
Lim
two
is
bombs
gonna
on
look
top.
for any like explosive material that can be brought on the ship by hand
Hijack, I got 9 stink
or
bombs
hand.
left.
You guys have a few kegs of gunpowder.
Can you carry gunpowder though?
Yes, you can
I have a
carry
question.
Yes.
I have a question
so,
now.
What's your question?
If I touch anything, will that turn invisible?
No.
I thought if
Oh,
you're
so I can't
carrying
just
it,
walk
doesn't it
over with
go
an invisible
invisible?
gunpowder?
I thought if you were
CMP?
carrying whatever you were carrying or
Anything
wielding.
on your person.
Or you go invisible as I grab it.
That would probably work.
So
Two
Lim
of you
is
go
going.
invisible.
Lim
Would
is
they have
going
gunpowder on
to
their ship?
Hold
You don't know.
on.
probably.
Let me talking.
Sorry.
Lim is going to look at Hild, point cohortingly where the gunpowder is, not saying anything, and say, "We can give him." Well, saying something without him looking at the kill it board. What if we give him some of this?
They don't want that. That's the thing. They're wanting food supplies and mana crystals.
Mana crystals, just so you know, are a
20 minutes,
resource
30
that
minutes.
are used by your spelljammer in order to
Mhm.
refuel themselves as they're going.
Mhm.
It's not something that burns fast, but it is something that gets burned.
That's not really what I'm suggesting, but if
Hey, hijack.
Yeah.
Mom says hi.
Hello.
Anyway,
We will wait
Under
here
under her.
for you to properly pay the tide, and until then, you may not pass or enter the territory of the Highway.
No matter where you go, elves are still pompous pricks.
can I table talk something real quick, hijack?
Sure.
I'm thinking of bringing some barrels of gunpowder to their ship, bringing it to where like all their gunpowder is stored, and then blowing that up. Is what I'm thinking, Mega.
right? Yeah, I figured that's what you were thinking. It's just that they aren't wanting our gunpowder.
There goes my dogs.
They're
1
wanting.
second.
They just want food and they want crystals to fuel their ship.
See, I'm thinking we take care of the captain because okay, it's gotta be. This is the captain of the ship, right? He's the one making the demands. He's the one doing it. If not, he's
Not
someone of high ranking for the ship to do
yeah,
this.
but if we
So
do that,
I'm
they're just
thinking
gonna
about
blow
knocking
us
him
up.
out and then using him as blackmail.
Like, okay,
All
that may
talking
work.
well.
Exactly.
But they're space Nazis. They don't care about each other.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they would care about a high ranking member. They wouldn't care about grunts. The captain of a ship would still, you know.
Like if he's
Please
not
have
some
our list
5-star
of
general.
provisions in a timely order. We will be coming to recollect them in no time more than an hour. Please figure
China's
this out.
gonna use his eyes and look around to see if there's any escorting vessels around
On their ship?
from their side. Are they just by themselves?
To your knowledge, it is just their one galley.
However, it is apparently a much larger galley, according to hijack.
Yeah.
How much larger? Like a
Yeah,
couple
how
feet,
much?
or like
So you guys have a very large ship. Theirs, compared to yours, is basically a cruise ship.
Okay, so hear me out. We take their ship and we start a cruise ship business.
Basically, your ship is half the size of theirs. Their ship
So
could carry one of yours,
we have almost 100. They probably have thousands.
Yeah.
probably.
So not a great fight if you take in everyone.
There is another outpost not too far from here in the direction that you are going. I'm turning into silver! There is a outpost in the direction that you are heading, just out of our territory. So, if you choose to go there, you can go restock whatever provision you need, and then once you come back into our territory, you can make sure to have a little bit more tithe from us. And then, you will have free pass. You will have welcome passage into the High Richter's territory.
Well, considering it's likely going to be the same tithe, regardless of whether or not we go there or pay now, it seems only fitting that we pay now.
I don't get it. Isn't this whole chart thing supposed to be safe? That we took?
It's supposed to, yeah, but the thing is, these guys are essentially corrupt businessmen.
Can we not call an SOS?
No,
Ooh,
because
you're
because
in
these
their territory.
guys, yeah, we're in
We're
their.
outside our jurisdiction.
But
We're out.
we took the safe chart path. I see. I don't get it here.
You took that
y-
path, and now
We took
you're
that.
off the path.
Yeah, we're off of their safety path.
So how it works is you went through the safety path, back onto the normal path, and now in order to get to your final destination, you have to go through a small. You have to go through. You have to go through a small part of the High Richter Everett Stalhorth's territory, and that is where they're catching you at the border.
No.
Yeah.
Kill him.
So either we pay them now and get safe passage through,
Or
or
you
we
guys
don't pay
can.
them.
Yeah, you don't pay them. You're in deep shit while you're in their territory, or you have to go around their territory, which is even worse. So,
And
Uh,
fighting
just-
them seems like a moot point because there's thousands of them.
Just
Yeah,
fighting
so
them,
Yeah,
fighting them
it's
in normal
so
combat,
it's a
sure.
it's a lose-lose situation regardless of what we do.
Yeah.
Fighting them on normal ship top combat, yes. However, if you were to have, however, you might have a chance if you're to try to do ship versus ship combat using your ship's resources.
you see, I was thinking about either knocking out the captain, or I just remembered I could just turn into the captain and just order the ship to leave.
But all that they are asking for is half of your food and then
A fourth of
a
our mana
fourth
crystals.
of your mana crystals.
How
We can
expensive
do
are
that.
those?
Well, now that you have a connection with the star paths, a little bit cheaper.
Okay. Just pay the sticking.
But that's still half of our food.
We're close to an outpost.
Just pay the sticking uptight snob.
That's ultimately what we're gonna have to do anyway, because it's either pay them, lose, or lose. So it's a
Yeah.
lose-lose scenario.
Okay, we'll
Or
get.
we get a level up.
Let's pay the uptight snobs. Let's go. Or says
All
this
right.
out loud.
So Chime is gonna go to the bell that's near the captain's quarters and ring it and say, "Staff meeting, staff meeting." to gather everybody on deck.
All right.
He's going to say, all right, there's no good way out of this. We either send these Nazis back to their ship, and before they can get back to the helm to report what we've done, because they got a long way to travel, it's a big ship, we can try to make as many holes in them as possible. Or we actually pay them what they're asking for and, guarantee safe passage back through after we're done.
Well, imagine you just said that while they're still on our
safe
ship.
passage on the way there. If you come back into their territory, they're probably going to toll you again.
Yeah.
They don't care if you pay the
Right,
first
but
toll.
they won't be shooting at us.
They won't be shooting at you when you come in, yes. They'll just be trying to thieve the
Extort you again.
ship.
Yeah, but these are Nazis. Can we actually trust them? Or are they just gonna take a
These are
mercenary ship?
Nazis. Can we actually trust them?
It's a TK.
Yeah. Anyways.
Thrill, do you have
Don't
anything
tell
to
Don't tell me.
destroy a galactic starliner?
Okay, what the hell did you guys do?
We didn't do
mean, what did
anything.
we
sold
do?
you, we sold
We
you to
didn't
the
do anything
Nazis.
yet. We didn't do
Yeah, we
anything.
sold you to a bunch of Nazis. Have fun.
What? I literally asked you guys not
No,
to
we
pull any
didn't.
shit while I was
we
gone.
didn't.
They
We didn't.
sailed into the territory of the High Rector Everett Stalhorth, and now they are being stalked by the Border Patrol, and they are being asked to pay their toll.
Which the toll
Which is
rather
either half of
exuberant,
your which is either half of your food and 1/4 of your mana crystals, or 150 gold pieces.
Do we have 150 gold pieces?
but not even close.
Fuck.
We have a bunch of platinum. Which
Well,
I'm
if we have a
sure.
bunch of platinum, that should solve the problem.
No one's touching my platinum.
Well, technically,
Well, it's either that or we run out of
kind
food
of
very
times,
damn
but
quickly.
he's the one who really
No.
made
We're
it.
almost at the next stop where we can stock back up.
Mhm.
I have 100.
Not only that, but rationing is a thing.
And you guys do have your beads of nourishment, which is the major thing you've been actually consuming off of. You don't actually have a lot of ship registered ration.
So the question is, do we pay the space Nazis and take a hit to our pride? Or
Do
do we make as
take
many
it to
holes in
our
the enemy ship as we can and blast our way out?
which will likely
Are we
be
sure they're
EPK.
space Nazis?
Yes.
Oh, big yes.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Confirmed by Hijack.
Oh yeah, they're the space Nazis.
God told me so.
They are high elves
They are
at the Astral Sea.
They are high elves at the Astral Sea.
Which Aura has.
Which you'd think would mean, which is actually significantly worse than regular elves, because high elves are Astral Sea high elves are extremely racist even to their own kind, let alone to elves of other kinds. Like, they even treat their material plane brothers as lesser species.
Hey, Hijack.
Hello.
So Fear has whatever the identify, right?
Uh-huh.
Can he cast that on my necklace or?
Well, he's not here to do it.
Yeah,
just,
that's why I'm asking.
For
if
once,
you
visit
could
somewhere just nice and pleasant with no caveats.
Good
You
luck.
missed all the downtime we had. We were having downtime for hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, I missed that fun stuff where we were actually somewhere nice and pleasant. Apparently.
Yeah.
And then I come back to the table finally after driving for like 3 hours and fucking get to this shit.
Sounds like a
Space Nazis.
Sounds like a you problem.
I really want to know how big the destruction on my necklace is.
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
Anywho.
You
I'm guessing
described it as.
Are we trading food?
No, we're not trading. We're giving.
We are not trading. We are being forced to give food or we are essentially open targets in their territory, or we could go around their
I-
territory, which we have been told is even worse.
Okay, well,
say
I
even
need to get
worse,
an
I just
idea
said
of
it's
what the
not
hell are.
good.
What do we have aboard? Because
Cannons?
I'm assuming you guys were smart and got us something we could ship to the next port we were visiting.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Military
We
supply.
didn't.
Military grade gear that they don't know you have.
Yes.
Which we're not saying that we
God
have.
For a
Damn it.
war being fought against them.
Which we're still not
You
saying that we
guys-
have.
Just had.
What do you mean?
to
You were
pull this
there.
behind my back.
You
You
were
were-
there.
You were there.
I wasn't.
you-
As
Yeah,
a character, I
you
may have
were-
been there,
you were
but as a
there.
player, I would have said hell no to this idea because I could see how bad of an idea this is.
You
I mean, you were
were
there.
You were
Not-
there.
It was
You-
last session. You were there.
Yeah, it was last session you were there.
I don't-
Even I was there when you were there.
Ugh.
You could have objected last session, but you didn't.
I may have missed it. I don't fucking know.
It was the
kind of
same
dealing with
session as
problems.
you were worried about Flick stealing your cards.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess I was still flaming off of that.
Mm,
Well, you
I wasn't even the shift half of it.
Well,
Anyway, yeah,
I guess
we're
you figured
paying
out a strategy on how to
for
get
an
past
order
me
of
on
the
things.
minute.
Just already pissed me off enough to where I'm too distracted to catch you on other shit you're trying to pull over.
It's not
Hey, by the way, you have an extra card.
It's for your Concord. Anyway.
No, you don't. You don't have an extra card. What are you talking about?
Hey, by the way, you have an extra card.
I don't
Hijack.
have
Can
an-
it, hey, hijack. Can we?
He doesn't have an
I
extra
swear,
card.
If I look through my
He's
deck
fucking
and there
with
is a
you.
card out of place there,
He's fucking.
someone's going to die.
He's fucking with you.
He's
He's
fucking-
messing
Fucking
with you.
No one's done
There's
anything
no
to
extra
you.
card.
We're gone.
I'm doing my job.
Anyway. So.
I am the chaos. I'm the chaos version 2.
Chaos
I am the
control.
conflict
It's
version 2.
approaching. Anyway. So. What's the plan?
As a matter of fact,
Can I?
Brill, specifically so that way he couldn't mess with you, Hijack and I have made it so that way he can't mess with
Pretty much.
Not yet.
Not yet.
you. Not
Hey,
yet.
can I
Well, you're
roll Arcana
Oh.
on my necklace?
Thank you.
Not right now, because that's not the
Oh.
thing we're focused on.
Oh, I wanted to throw this on their ship and blow it up.
So what we
It's more
just did
sensitive
is
to that
we-
type of thing.
Oh,
We're just giving the stuff so we can move on.
We're having a staff meeting
Yeah.
to discuss what to do. And I was going to say I can contribute 20 gold coins towards paying the fee,
No,
or
just give
we
them the
can
food.
just give them the exact supplies that they asked for.
Just give 'em the food.
I will say, Chime, you know this much. It doesn't matter how big the ship is or how small the ship is. Every ship has the same weakness. If you can fuck up how they fly by messing up or demolishing
Spelljammer?
their drive,
The helm.
the helm, they're basically fucked. Doesn't matter how big a ship is. The bigger a ship is, the bigger the helm needs to be. Meaning the more vulnerable it is. It doesn't matter how big a ship is. The only difference about how big a ship is how many cannons it has, how much stuff it has it can shoot at you. But at the same time, the bigger the ship gets, the slower it gets. And the more
So we
energy
could-
it takes to run.
our helm is
potentially-
located.
We could potentially blind them and then run away.
If you really wanted to, if you were to do ship versus ship combat,
That would be the method.
It would not be that big of a we're sitting in dead water. There is no such thing as a unfair ship fight. No ship has more power over any other ship, depending on size. I will say the smaller the vessel is, the more of an advantage it does have, actually.
Because it's harder to hit.
Question, Hijack.
But most ship combat is always an even playing field if you know what to hit,
And I do.
and you do.
Yay, piracy.
Ship combat?
Hijack.
Question mark?
Is
However,
the helm located
the helm is not always located. It's not a
in the same
unanimous spot.
place? Okay.
Would I be able to spot?
You would
The helm?
probably, you or another helmsman might be able to locate if you're given enough surveillance time of a ship during combat. Helmsmen can pretty much sonar blip another helmsman.
And one of my crew is a helmsman.
Obra.
Oh,
Yeah, Obra's our helmet.
Hey.
It's basically like it's a spelljammer versus spelljammer sonar system kind of thing. If one spelljammer looks for another one, they can find each other pretty easily.
okay. So,
Well, if
fighter
we
pit.
look for them, but they're not looking for us, would they know we're doing that?
Oh, most definitely. As soon
Okay.
as another spelljammer's aura penetrates a different spelljammer, that spelljammer instantly knows.
Okay.
Let's see.
If
If we
You
are
know.
Then it
technically-
basically becomes a battle of. At the beginning point, it's a battle between the two spelljammers to see whose
Who hits who
mental
first.
aptitude can basically play the game of warships faster
Yeah.
or better.
I
so,
wonder if I could.
again, fight or pay.
if
you
we pay, they
do
still
f-
might try and board us and check
if
our
you
shit. which
do
would be
fight
probably-
them, they don't. They've already seen your hold. You've given them a report of what's
A
up.
register, yeah.
Yeah, a registry report. They don't have an interest on going deeper into your ship. If you do fight them, you're safe until they get found. Once you get found, and if they're able to report you, then you're in deep shit.
Which might be risky.
What do
if
you
we
mean
have
by
to come
that?
back through here again.
Because then you'll have a territory against you.
An entire territory
Which
against us.
Yeah.
isn't much to say, because, well,
They're space Nazis.
yeah. It's not like they're already
Nope.
not against you. This is like they could have quite as well, instead of having your tithe be a part of your stuff, they could have asked for your crew members. They could have even asked to just force you
Take
to
our
give them your
spelljammer.
ship. Your ship is
Yeah.
ours now. Congratulations, you're being rescued.
So, I'd rather not pretty much poke the hornet's nest on this one.
Not yet.
So it's up to
Yeah.
you. If you want to
Especially
do
if
ship versus
apparently
ship battle,
our little
you're not in a
contraband
poor spot
here
for it.
is to help a resistance take these guys down. Maybe it'd be wise for us to to not rock the boat, so to speak.
Yeah, let's not poke the hornet's nest just yet.
So yeah, we're
Okay.
paying the tithe.
So, are you paying with gold or supplies?
Supplies.
Uh,
Because we
Supplies.
don't have the gold.
Oh, we do.
well, then pay with the fucking money.
Do we have?
Just someone doesn't
Do
want to
we
give
have
it.
125 gold?
I mean, I have.
Flick does, but he's
I-
not flicking that over.
Slowly looks at Flick.
The
Well,
amount of
Flick and-
resources to be handed over in the long run is not actually that
Yeah,
Oh, it's
no.
not? Okay.
bad. No.
I have
Not
20
bad.
platinum,
It's just a-
so
It's just obnoxious right now.
It's obnoxious. This is probably one of the smaller tithes you could be forced to pay, which you're only being forced to pay because someone was lucky and only rolled a 13.
Hey!
Because the higher the number was, the bigger the tithe was going to be.
Oh, thank God we didn't go with.
69?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
because we would have
the
been.
lower number you roll in that percentile when moving across their border, the smaller the tithe. So this is
Okay,
a,
so
this
that's
is a small
noted.
tithe.
Okay.
I'm going to be
Okay.
completely honest. You guys could totally, if you guys wanted to try to fight them, you are not outmatched. It's very even between you two?
I think we should take
wanna
the good
fight.
offer, and if
I
we
do
roll
not wanna
higher
fight.
on the way back in, then we fight.
Just that
Yeah.
it could damage your spelljammer.
I want to fight.
I do not want to fight.
Let's not damage the spelljammer just yet, because we
I want-
might need a working.
I think they're
Fully
already
functional.
damaged.
I don't think we need a work. I don't think. I don't think. Because I think we. I think we will need a fully functional ship later.
Yeah.
I want to
He'll
fight.
just
This
stay
guy's
inside.
disrespecting my
Inside.
genes.
So, paying the tithe?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
guy's disrespecting my jorts.
All right.
We're gonna
I
pay
wanna
the
fight him.
tithe,
Anyone would disrespect
but
shorts.
But
we're gonna pay the tithe, but as we leave, Flick, you're allowed to throw as many smoke bombs as you want at them.
No,
he's already placed them all
actually,
amongst their
sure.
ship.
Yeah.
No.
He's already been
Flick. What Flick
I would-
should have done is put the smoke bombs, the stink bombs, on a timer on the food.
On
They
the
are.
food, that
Anywho, so
There's some on the ship.
as
It's
they
I'm
take
just-
half of your food supply, this does not
Mhm.
this does not include any of your beads of nourishment, which have
Which
actually been
technically are not food.
which actually have been your main source of nourishment. Which you got
Okay.
a fuck ton of, by the way.
Oh,
Which is
sweet.
why food isn't that big of a worry for you guys right
Right.
now. You guys didn't have a lot of food supply to begin with.
We got those vegetables from curing the cow.
Yeah, that's pretty much all of it.
My vegetables.
Yeah, those crates of vegetables are the only food provisions you have other than the beets. Which is why
Yeah.
it's not a big tithe you're paying. It's literally 2 crates of vegetables, and then maybe a crate of crystals.
Right.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
then
wave
giving half
goodbye
that-
and
It's more a beat to your ego.
Right.
I'm just gonna cry
Well,
one tear
We'll
and
get the
wave
last laugh,
goodbye.
I'm sure.
You take the tithe, and they allow you entrance. This once. The next time you enter, you may have to pay a different tithe.
Are you shitting me?
No.
We have to roll for it every time we go
It's
through the
not
territory.
Of
Every
course
time you
not.
enter their territory, or you
That's
move a
why I
certain
said we
distance
take the
inside of
small
their
one, and if we
territory,
roll-
or enter or leave different outposts in their territory, you must pay a tithe.
And this is
Wait, we
why
have to pay
also
to
we
How
did
does
not
this
side with
operate
them
here?
earlier.
Wait, we have to pay to leave too. That's what you said?
No.
No,
No?
re-enter.
To re-enter, you have to pay a tithe. So anytime you're entering, you have to pay a tithe. If you move certain checkpoints of distance inside of the rings, you have to pay a tithe. If you enter an outpost, when you enter an outpost, and leave the outpost, you have to pay a tithe.
In all of those, we have to roll randomly to see what we have to pay.
It depends. Some places have smaller tithes, like entering and leaving outposts. Some things have huger tithes, like entering. And some things are in the middle between medium to high tithes, like the deeper rings you get inside of their jurisdiction.
Well, let's
If
hope that we don't have to spend too much time here in space Nazi land.
We're on the edge.
You are
Yeah,
indeed
we're-
on the edge. You are
Yeah,
literally just clipping
literally
through a
just entered.
small portion of their territory.
Good.
You didn't say the magic word.
I will hurt you.
That is a good magic word. I think that should be Flick's new magic word.
Anyhow,
Okay, we are continuing onwards.
you pay.
Yep.
You
We
move
pay.
through
Yeah.
their territory. You guys take maybe about 2 days to get through.
I hope they
Unarmored.
smell.
You do see a lot of other ships as you're flying through. They check you as you're going. Don't really bother you.
Hi, Jack. I need in great detail what happened to my stink bombs there.
So as we're finally gotten way out of their sight, what we don't see happen is back on their ship when they're opening up all the crates, looking at their new provisions, rationing out certain things. Suddenly, there's a coughing fit that appears on the top deck as everyone finds it hard to breathe. No one knows what happened. Anyway,
See, we should have fought.
What?
We should have fought.
As you make your way, finally, on the second day out of their territory, with 2 days of very on edge sailing, you finally make your way to the central Psionic Drift, where you find a outpost, not a trading outpost, specifically a warfront outpost for the Starpaths, where they welcome you in,
Democracy.
stock you up on some of your supplies, like your crystals and some food, and they get their supplies from you, and as a reward, you're given supplies.
Space credits.
You're given food. You're given some arcane crystal, and on
Space
The mod credits?
and and you are given a total of 300 credit.
Hell yeah.
Credits transfer to gold?
No.
No.
Damn it.
But it can buy
You're
things that
paying
are worth
Monopoly money.
gold. It can buy things that are worth gold, like food
It's like
or...
the in-game
Only with
currency.
these chuckle nuts.
Yeah, only with those chuckle nuts.
Who wants to keep track
Or-
of credit?
Not it.
The
He'll go
treasurer
right,
keeps
he's
track of the
Yeah.
treasury.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So you have 300 stuff.
I'm sorry, Captain. I don't take credit. Come back when you're a little
Richer.
richer.
Sorry,
Ugh.
Link.
I'm sorry, I had to
I
do it.
can't
The joke was
give
there.
credit.
So you were actually given about 400 credit. You were being given 400 credit, but 100 of that credit was actually getting taxed, sadly.
Hey,
This is abominable.
bullshit.
Taxes, I know, right?
Ugh.
Tax or fake money?
What's
Freedom money.
what's the
Hey,
tax
it's not
rate?
fake money.
What's the tax rate?
Oh, 1/4.
Then why does it say Monopoly on it?
1/4. Damn.
It's just Canadian.
I don't think Canadian money looks like the money I get in a board game.
It probably
It
does.
actually does.
It
Hold on, I
actually
need
is.
to
Pretty
actually
sure.
look- I need to look this up.
Isn't
now.
it like
Guys.
different colors?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it,
We got blue,
yeah.
we got yellow, we got red.
You got red. Yeah.
What's the
Holy
blue
shit!
one?
It actually
We don't
looks like
have a
something you
yellow
find in a
one.
board game.
Uh-huh.
There's no
Yeah.
yellow. There's more like a brown. If that
There
you're
it
thinking
is,
of
man.
100.
Yeah, yeah.
That is kind of stupid. Not gonna lie.
Isn't it
What-
great?
I'd
City Scratch and
probably
Sniff.
get-
It makes it so
Wait,
much easier to find money.
seriously?
Uh-huh.
They're also
Why?
flavored.
Why was your money scratch and sniff?
Why was
Blind
yours?
people. Blind people.
Blind
You know, good
people.
point.
Blind
I need.
people.
I'm sorry, guys. I have to leave the session. I've got to go to DC and petition to make money scratch and
I
sniff.
do it first.
We're gonna innovate the money game.
Oh no.
We are going to tax DC for our ideals.
I mean, am I wrong? This is scratches that's good for blind people. They smell the dollar. This is a 1.
Oh,
This is a 20. I need that 20 for
it
later.
all smelled
I'm
the same.
fairly certain
Rare,
there's
a
braille marks
dollar
on it.
bill.
Scratch and Sniff was maple. It was a maple smell on the leaf when you scratched it.
Are they all the same?
Not
Yeah.
anymore.
Boo! Canadians suck. They got rid of something that was cool.
We also have braille on our money.
This is true.
Yep.
We have braille on our money.
Boo! They're
Why
they
don't
actually
we
care
have
about
braille on
people.
our money?
I don't know.
Because Americans are
We're not
idiots.
awesome.
You know
because
what? You're right,
Americans don't.
Mecca.
Because
You're-
I would say healthcare, but that's doing shit for us. Maybe
Yeah.
Because
nursing
it costs
homes.
money
that's the
to
correct
redesign
word.
the bills and create machines to add the braille to them, and they don't want to spend the extra money that they then would have to spend to make the money braille. So they just give little plastic things to people who are blind to punch the money to make the money braille themselves.
I think what's happening,
capitalism, something, not earning money.
democracy.
Something dark side.
I think
Anyway.
our money is going to the war. I think we're developing nuclear bombs to actually blow up the entire world.
Yeah. France has nuclear bombs, but they also have a warning strike system. Anyway,
Yeah,
America just
France
has
is
nuclear
France.
bombs.
France is just the Dutchland flag.
yeah.
sideways.
Ask yourself the question: how do you send a warning strike with a nuke? Anywho,
Shoot it across the bow.
as we make our way finally into the central drift, things are a little bit different here. Everything around us is saturated with a soft red hue. We drift deeper and deeper and deeper.
Question: can I roll investigation on the red stuff?
Sure.
Is the red stuff misty?
That's what I'm thinking.
Chime, you can tell that the drift is tainted. That some power of psionic energy has added itself to it and changed it
3.
slightly. You have no fucking clue. You've never been in psionic drift.
Whoa, this is what psionic drifts are like? That's pretty cool.
Thanks, Nappa.
Oh,
Vegeta.
thank you.
Thanks,
Vegeta.
Goku.
Don't worry, you'll meet him later.
Thank you, Goku.
One of my crew members raises their hands. You're welcome!
As we draw
Thank you, Nappa.
further and further, we find the life of different creatures more prominent. Seeing these strange astral fish swimming around, leaving soft red watery trails behind them.
Sorry to interrupt, but
Eventually, as we get deeper, we see some of the critters having these strange plant-like growths. Vines seething out of them, red, pulling into them. And then we see this large central piece. Landmass?
Question
No.
mark?
We see these large bundling of just vines, binding together to make these thick holds. As we see them pulling out in maybe about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 directions, all gathering at this one landmass or goal. We don't see a normal Earth. We don't see a normal asteroid. Rix, you here?
Yes, I am.
We see all these vines gathered together, binding limb by limb.
Huh?
Limbo.
Limb. Not limb, limb. A astral
LIMB.
dreadnought. Held aloft in space. With this
Oh, shit.
gigantic red forest growing on its back.
Something
Wait a
about
second.
this
And you
means it.
hear echoing out through the psionic drift as you finally draw close. Oh, well. Seems you finally came.
Hell.
I was getting
Well-
surely bored waiting for you. Come on down.
Look-
Don't you like my place? I think
Look,
we're going to have
prepare
a
for
nice
board.
old talk.
Very quaint, I must say.
And, by the way, if you're trying to talk back to me, because I know you probably will, because you're snippy cunts, I can't actually hear you. So whatever you're saying, whatever that snarky comment you probably just made against me was, I can't actually hear it. But I'm flattered you made it on me anyways.
Let me use this as Silent Horde to do Morse code of shit to Thrandrake. The Morse code of shit.
Yeah, it does work.
Oh, he's not within 600 feet.
No.
Oh,
But
wow.
you see the Red Forest has overgrown and taken the back of an astral dreadnought. That creature you
Definitely.
saw
Ye-
ever so bit ago when Thrandrake disappeared into the astral sea, you see it bound by the very power of the Blood Mist Forest. And that is where we'll end it today.
No! More.
I wanna buy
I'm
things.
gonna die.
I wanna buy things at this port.
So, until
Oh.
next time, good night.
Sweet dreams. Oh,
And
wait, yeah.
as always, sweet dreams.